So before I start this video, I would just like to say, if any David Guetta fan is watching this video and feels hurt that I'm going to trash talk him a lot throughout this video, all I have to say is I do not apologize and you can kindly go fuck yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It is me, yeah boy, with a fucking bone to pick. Let me just fucking tell you. If you guys do not know, last year, my first video of 2023 was about a track by David Guetta by the name of I'm Good, parentheses, Blue, with JoeB Veksyu. And if the name isn't, epic enough clue, the song is pretty much a ripoff of Yves 65's I'm Blue, Double D, Double Motherfucking Dog. And, I talked a lot about that track. I talked about a lot about why, I don't like it. I talked a lot about why I believe it's, bland and inspiring. And, I thought to myself that, this is maybe a one-off, David Guetta trying to ramp his career back up, have this one track and then continue on from that. But apparently he has decided to continue on his I have no creativity arc and just has released a bunch of music that is pretty much a copycat of another one. And unfortunately, that trend has also, expanded itself outside of this Frenchman and decided to not only invade the EDM space, but also be a little bit around all genres of pop. So, a great time to be forced to listen to the radio when you're driving your car. I have so much to talk about this. I have so much to rant about. Let's just move on to this because I have a headache every time I think of this. So, before anything, I would like to present my own little theory about what I believe to be the origin behind this trend. Because a lot of people might say that, this is a thing from, just 2 years ago when David Guetta released I'm Good and it blew up. But, I tend to believe that there is a different origin about this, and that is a little genre by the name of slap house. If anyone still remembers that, if not, let me explain to you because I also fucking hate this subgenre. See, slap house was popular 4 to 5 years ago and pretty much was exactly what is happening right now, but with a slightly different flavor. See, what was slap house was pretty much just artists from everywhere, but mostly spinning records, grabbing tracks that the general public would automatically know. And these tracks could come from anywhere. They could be from other EDM eras, they could be from pop music, they could be metal, they could be rap, they could be fucking orchestral as far as you knew what the fuck the song that they were sampling was, and just put the same bases, the same patterns, and talk about the same things. It was unoriginal, it was bland, and I'm so fucking happy that it died. I was sleeping nicely, blanket on top of me, just honk shoeing, like, thank God that slap house is no longer a popular genre of music. I mean, I still remember a video published by Zato, which is a, EDM compilation channel that I absolutely adore. They made a video called EDM Songs That Have Not Aged Well. And one of the things that they decided to add was a little joke, which was like every slap house song since 2022 or something on those sorts. Again, just showcasing how fast the genre died and how poorly it has aged. And, like I said, I thought that was the end of it. It was not. It's still going on. It's just changed its fucking characteristics. Ever since slap house died, artists have, seen that nostalgia is a hell of a drug and decided to, keep doing that but make it more mainstream and even more unoriginal than what slap house was. You have seen it multiple times, but especially if you're like me, living here in Portugal, because let me fucking tell ya. Like I said, I, have a car, and I don't have Spotify Premium. I will not give money to a dude who will in fact repay me like hundreds of a cent for 100 streams. Fuck no. And the only way that I can feasibly listen to music without the radio is by connecting my phone and listening to it via Google Drive, which in any other circumstance is great, until you think about the fact that when the song stops, it doesn't play the next one, and then you have to manually change it, and then the risk of causing an accident is it increases. But with the type of music that plays on the radio, I would rather die than listen to the tracks that I'm about to mention, because let me fucking tell ya, whilst we might not enjoy this, radios fucking gobbled this shit up like they were starving. It's annoying trying to drive anywhere for a long period of time and knowing in the back of your head that there is a big chance that, you know, one of these tracks is going to play. And just to showcase the kind of torture that I have to go through, here are some of the tracks that I'm forced to listen to when I'm on the radio. And now that I also, you know, brought up Safri Duo Playing Alive, I actually want to tell you a little fun fact about this track. One of the people that co-produced the track is a man by the name of Michael Pasberg, which is a name that, if you're like me, you probably recognize, since, you know, he's half of a very, you know, big duo by the name of the fucking Pegboard Nerds. I fucking love this planet and everything that it has brought to me. And you might think to yourself that this is just an EDM-centered thing, you know? Oh, EDM, they cannot sample, you know? They're just doing this shit because I don't fucking know. No! This type of shit has happened in multiple genres. Well, let's actually take one of the people that has been on a David Guetta song that pretty much does exactly this. Coil Ray. You know Coil Ray? If you do, I feel so sorry for you. I actually do. I feel bad for you. I haven't heard the album that she has posted, but she has an album that is pretty much just exactly this. Songs interpolating other tracks that you definitely already know, and just doing that in the least creative way possible. I still remember one that samples, you know, Pity Party. No, not the Melanie Martinez song. I don't care about that rapist. The other Pity Party. And he goes fucking, it's my party and I fuck who I want. No, it's like, what was I? No, it was like, it's my body and I fuck who I want to. And I'm having to sing this because I know damn well that if I put it, Coil Ray's team will strike me down like their name was Zeus and copyright claim my channel. Yeah, because the track is original, guys. Completely 100% from beginning to end, it's your track. Again, like I said on the David Guetta video, this kind of does, you know, hurt the image of sampling, because now everyone's going to think that sampling is actually just copying. No, it is not, but with tracks like this, I can completely understand why people think of this way. Okay, now that I have pretty much, you know, burned bridges with the pop music scene, let's actually talk about the reason why I'm making this video and why I'm making this obscenely long rant. So last weekend, I think, the Ultra Festival played, and you know, it's a big festival, very popular, has some of the biggest names. You know, you had Hardwell, you had Tiesto, you had the reveal that we are still in the laser beam release cycle somehow. It's a very big festival, and it deserves the popularity that it has, because, you know, I mean, fucking look at the images of this. This is one of the biggest festivals in the world. So obviously one of the biggest DJs in the world, that being David motherfucking Guetta, decides to, you know, have the track like this. And what has the man that, you know, hasn't posted any good shit for the past year or so decided to release? Well, you know, it's a nice little set, he's playing his songs, everyone is vibing, but I think near the end, he decides to bring on the lead singer of One Republic, which is another fucking group that I haven't really thought of ever since, you know, they made that one track for Top Gun Maverick. I wish Top Gear came back, but... And what is this track? Well, let's listen to the snippet that has been circling around the internet for the past few weeks. Yeah, it's just Dragostea Din Tei by Ozone, aka the Numa Numa song. Did this guy really just lose all creativity? David Guetta, again, like, what the fuck is David Guetta doing? What the fuck has David Guetta been doing for the past year and a half? Because guess what? He has released more tracks since I'm Good, and they're all the same fucking shit. First of all, there's that track Baby Don't Hurt Me with Coi Leray and Baby Rexa as well again. I don't know who the other person is, but oh no, fuck, what's her name? Oh fuck. She had a collab with Marshmello. She had another one with KSI. Fuck, what's her name? That track. Let's talk about that track. I really wanted to talk about that track when it was announced, but then I thought that I was just cashing in on David Guetta, which is ironic because he's cashing in on the early 90s and 2000s tracks. Obviously, as again, you can kind of put the pieces together, it's pretty much a copycat of Hathaway's What Is Love. And again, nothing about the original in the track, except for the chorus. I fucking want to just destroy the music industry. Again, if I want to talk about this track, I have to bring up Coi Leray here because her rapping is obnoxious, bad. I'm a quirky white boy from Europe and I can make better rap music than her. It's just awful. And then after that, you go on, you see his discography and you figure out that he's still been doing this shit. The track before the track that he announced on Ultra Festival was called, I don't fucking know, The Logical Song. And I've heard a little bit of it. It's just a Scooter song. It's the Logical Song by Scooter. And again, this creates that sort of division between what is good sampling and what is bad sampling. See, Scooter, when making the original The Logical Song, sampled a song called The Logical Song, and, you know, turned a simple, you know, pop song from, I believe, the 70s into a hard-hitting Eurodance festival song that just goes hard. It's just a party music. It pumps you up. It's hard-hitting. It's iconic. It works. And the sample is there and does it really well. When David Guetta grabs it, he just completely thinks that the reason why people like this song is because people like the song, so he just slaps the chorus of this track in and just says, hey, remember Scooter? Me neither. Here's the fucking track. And even when he is not copying tracks like this and doing this type of shit, he is still just chasing trends. I mean, remember a few weeks ago when Sophie Ellis-Bextor's Murder on the Dance Floor became popular because of TikTok or Netflix or something? I still don't know. Like, I know the song blew up, but I still don't know exactly what the hell the reasoning was. David Guetta remixed it. Just now. 2 weeks ago. It's on his YouTube channel. A remix of Sophie Ellis-Bextor's The Logical Song. And I haven't heard it. So, JP Keys from the future, this part here is going to be where you react to this track and tell me your opinion about this, because knowing David Guetta, he probably just, I fucking copied a different Sophie Ellis-Bextor track on the drop and called it a day. So, come back to it when you react to it, okay? Hey, what's up, guys? JP Keys from the future here. I just listened to both the tracks that I talked about in this section of the video, both the Sophie Ellis-Bextor remix and the Logical Song. I don't know why in the video I said that Sophie did the Logical Song. I was just probably so pissed off I got the songs mixed up. I apologize for that. First, I listened to the Logical Song copy. I mean, it's nothing special, really. The chorus, I mean, it just uses the Logical Song really weirdly. The other lyrics are just talking about how Kim Petras misses the old days and just, they're nothing really special. It's more of the same, really. Plus, the drop is a bit, it's a bit underwhelming as well, because with whatever the hell was happening before, the drop itself is just really short, doesn't do anything. And again, the track is only like 2.5 minutes, so really not that much about the track itself to talk about. The Sophie Ellis-Bextor remix that he did, I mean, I'm just going to say it's probably him grabbing an idea that he had for quite some time, didn't know what to do, so he just slapped the vocals of Murder on the Dance Floor on top of it, because it really does give that feel of that exactly, especially with the repetitive drops, the weird mid-section where there's a small bit of silence because the vocals are just put so awkwardly in. And then on top of that, there's like some weird vocal chops that appear like at the off drop of at least the first drop, because I really haven't listened to the full song, but I'm just going to assume it's probably the same thing on the second drop. Really, both the tracks, nothing really special. They are the perfect definition of mid, you know? Like, they're not bad per se, but at the same time, they're not good as well. It's just like, it exists, it's there, it's the songs, like, it's just, they're the songs of all time, really. They are literally the songs of all time, so there's nothing, again, yeah, nothing special about them. So, like I said before, this track samples Dragostea Din Tei by Ozone, aka the Numa Numa song. A highly appreciated track by everyone, pop music enjoyers. EDM music enjoyers, people who are into memes, this track is an all-time classic. It's fun, it's goofy, it's carefree, and even if it uses the pop chord progression, it's still really fucking good because it's just a goofy little track to play on a party and get the people moving. Now, I don't know what the lyrics are about because I don't speak, I think it's Moldovan what the lyrics of the track is. It's just an overall really nice track to listen to. I say all of this, knowing damn well that by the time that I'm recording this video, I Don't Wanna Wait, that is the actual title of the track, hasn't been released yet. But with a little snippet, I can already give my opinion. It's a shit song. It's a shit song. Again, I'm saying this not just because of the fact that it samples Dragostea Din Tei, because there have been other songs in the past that have sampled Dragostea Din Tei and worked really well. Like, for example, Rihanna's Live Your Life with, I believe, T.I., who also sampled a part from Dragostea Din Tei and made it work. It felt natural there. But again, you listen to the David Guetta song with One Republic, and it's just, I'm good with a different track being interpolated. The lyrics are again about how they don't want the night to end and they want to party again. It's literally the same thing as I'm Good, which is literally the same thing as Baby Don't Hurt Me, which is probably literally the same thing as the Logical song. How does David Guetta get away with this? He fucking doesn't. Everyone has the same opinion as me, and the track hasn't been out yet. Everyone fucking despises it. Twitter has had a field day saying that, you know, this track is trash and that David Guetta has completely ruined whatever reputation he still has. And again, you know, this video would have been just, you know, another target of people just insulting David Guetta, if not for what the person that posted this video said that made me angry, which was that David Guetta had released the Song of the Year. The Song of the Year? The Song of the Year. The Song of the fucking Year? That's the Song of the Year for you? Really? A song that just interpolates a different track from the early 2000s. That's your Song of the Year? Really? How? How can you be a person who is into music in general, listen to this steaming pile of shit and say that's the Song of the Year? I can tell you already at least 10 tracks that I believe are better than that. First track, Assisi, Take My Energy, which funny enough was used by Interval Audio as one way to make fun of this fucking video. You deserve that. Number 2, anything from the Cyberia Roundtable's new compilation. There's a bunch of square effort that is uninspired and bland, and even that is better than what David Guetta has been posting. Holy shit, how do you say that it's the fucking Song of the Year? I'm lightheaded. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I've pretty much cut any bridges that I have with, well, it's not cut bridges, it's burned bridges, but you know, I broke the bridges and built the cities with the pop community. So okay, now in all seriousness, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am slowly but surely losing faith in how the big music industry is going to sound like if it's just going to be doing this type of shit again and again and again. So thankfully though, we do have dubstep, we do have EDM putting up some absolute greatness in the past few months. It's only been 4 months from the release of this video, and there's already been some great bangers from some of the biggest artists and some of the underground artists on this. In the future, I will be making a video talking about what I believe to be some of the best tracks of this first half of the year, but that's still going to be a long way to go. So keep an eye out for that. Finally, I would just like to say thank you again for watching this video, and now I am going to take a small rest because I do feel my heart pumping, and well, if I find myself in a hospital in the next few days, you know the reason why.